Bitcoin smashes through all-time highs and firmly places itself in price discovery mode. I don't have enough Bitcoin. Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey. Good morning, everybody. My name's pianomattyb. That is Scaramouches. This is your morning tea. A brave glimpse into the crypto markets where the sun's shining, where the winds blow. All the humble opinion of this piano Zamboni ringing the The FOMO index has inched up to 82 from yesterday's 81. Bitcoin dominance is 52.1%. 24-hour volumes, 138 billion. The overall market cap is 2.68. Give or take 100 million. Well, after 2 long, cold years of a relentless bear crypto winter, we finally got over all-time highs and are in price discovery mode much sooner than we thought, but more aligned with our bullish delusion, because really at the end of the day, as high as price action gets, we've all been thinking that it inevitably would, so chalk up another W for the delusionally bullish squad. After Friday's quick attempt to silence the bulls, price action crashed down, finding a bottom and a bounce at 66.2 before rallying back up to enter sleep mode all weekend long. And as the beast awoke last night to rain hell on its economic dominion, there was another heartbreakingly desperate attempt from the bears to pull price down, and we wicked out 67.1, then exploded up, smashing through resistance at 69K, peaking out at 71.7, and is slightly feathered down to a time of production 71.5. Now, being in price discovery, we don't have any historical data as to where the price can and will go, save for some technicals on the ding-dong. More about that later. For now, we're going to use the Lux algo predictive ranges. Up at 73K, which is more or less a heavy psychological level, and after that, way up at 75.6-ish, which definitely has a sweet ring to her. Now over on the ding-dong, we have our 2 bull flags to extrapolate price action into the future. The first bull flag has a price probability of 73.8, while our second bull flag over the bull flag plays out to 86.5-ish, which also has a sweet ring to her. Now I'm going to put in a level of support down at 69K, because as well as being our former all-time high, you can see that we haven't closed a substantial candle over her yet. We are currently way over at time of production. It's the humble opinion of this piano that we need today's candle to close above 69K to legitimize this pump. Quick look at the Wookie, sees we close the weekly candle hella green, and officially the highest weekly close in Bitcoin histoire. Now let me say that again. The highest weekly close in Bitcoin histoire. Now, like the ding-dong. This week's candle close is of the utmost importance. The close above 69K, which not only is our stay green price for the week, but it's the price we need to close above to solidify our upward momentum and to, of course, candlestick those dastardly wicks we carved out in the last bull run. It's a historical day, my friends. A day we've waited for years, and some might say our entire lives. But the best part is we've only just begun. Would you look at that, my friends? The sun's up. It's another beautiful day here on planet Earth, a day none of us are guaranteed. We're not guaranteed these days, yet we're lucky enough to have them anyway. So get out there and knock them dead. And remember, we're playing the same game as our psychopathic elected elites. And that's right, it's the long game. So zoom out and have a fantastic day. And we'll be going live right away, so grab yourself a coffee. Join me for a quick one, and by all means, sing it with me now. I'll run the banks of boom to spank, Bitcoin, crypto, morning tea. Hey, whoa, cha-cha-cha-ching. Go to bed at 7:30, was it? Would it be 7:30 or was it 8:30 or was it 6:30? Anyway, the clock said 7:30. Go to bed at 7:30. Wake up. When I went to bed, it was 68K, something like that. Wake up 4 a.m. at 72K. Pretty incredible. It's funny because I feel like it's still not enough. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, 72 is great. But is that all you got? Just 72K? I feel like until it hits 100K, it hasn't really met my expectations. Although we are hella early, considering this shouldn't even happen for another, 37 days or so? Another 37 days just to have all-time highs by the halving. I mean, we're so ahead, but it's still not enough. I still think 100K, that's when stuff gets real. You know what I mean? I think that's when people start coming in and up to you and to me when they see you or I saying, what's going on with crypto? What's going on with Bitcoin? Because I still noticed it hasn't. We haven't hit retail satiety, if that's a word. Because I was at the squash tournament, and there was a bunch. It's all noobs there. It's all newbies. And there's a lot of people there with a lot of money, and none of them, except for the pro, his name's Jimmy, and myself, the only guys in crypto, and a couple of other, guys we've talked to that we play with. But the vast majority of the people sitting in the stands watching the pros play had no idea what's actually going on around them. And that's when hey, why isn't this working? Marker added. Super chat. Request for Duck Dog, can we hear some honesty? He got me into that song. Yes, it's one of my favorite songs too, Sneaky Pete. But then again, you play any Billy Joel song and I'll probably say, that's my favorite song by Billy Joel. Yes. We can, of course. Anybody requests for Duke to sing a song, we'll make it happen. Thank you very much for the super chat, Sneaky Pete. in BC. Oh, yeah, what was I talking about? Them not knowing what's going on. Yeah. They don't know what's going on around them. And that's what is so bizarre to me, because I almost feel like a kid at Christmas and no one knows it's Christmas. You know, it's like December 25th and I'm running down the streets in my pajamas and no one knows it's Christmas. All these people just living their lives not knowing that the greatest financial experiment in humanity's history is going on right underneath their noses, and they have no clue. What a surprise to them. And will they even know? This was the question I was thinking about to myself as I sat there in the stands watching the pros play, trying not to obsess about smelling everyone's breath, because that's the new hindrance of this carnivore diet, as I can smell breath from, I'm like a werewolf. So it's hard to it's harder to enjoy myself in social situations, especially when people are talking to me. But anyway, I was thinking, is that a super chat? Gotta force a shoegazer on you, all sorry. Placing a little bit black hole sun for me, it seems appropriate right now. What is the goal? There it is. In disguise, in the sky that no one knows, lies the heat, and it's sweet as the price goes up and up. Went to bed at 7:30, I think. When I woke up, the price was 72. What a morning for us to be alive. Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Won't you come? Currently 72. Can we get to 73? Black hole sun, won't you come wash away the rain? Black hole sun, won't you come? Won't you come? Black hole sun, black hole sun, won't you come? All-time highs, all-time highs. Here it is. Thank you for the super chat. I almost forgot who the super chat was from. Moxic Waste. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the super chat. What was I talking about? Yeah. Back up to 72. Right. All these normies sitting there, breathing out, not knowing the most amazing financial experiment ever. So, you've seen that meme where you have gold, whatever you want to do the traditional monetary practice meets Bitcoin and goes this way, and here we are. So there's a lot of things that you could say that we've witnessed to, from the internet to microwaves to flying to driving, all these amazing technological advances. But right under their noses, not ours. We're aware of it. Our bags are packed. We're on the rocket ship. Those people are just sitting there with no clue. It's like, was there that much people when the internet was coming out oblivious to the internet? Was there that much people when cell phones were coming in oblivious to cell phones? I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe I was oblivious. Come to think of it, I remember my friends telling me, God, will you just get a cell phone already? Because I was a little bit of a holdout. I was like, man, I don't really need a cell phone. I mean, I got a landline and an answering machine and call display. So if you want to get a hold of me and I'm not home, I'll see it. I'll see that you phoned. And then when I get home, I'll phone you back. Maybe some restrictions may apply. And so they finally convinced me to get a cell phone just for texting. And then life as I knew it was over. Because once a man realizes that text is a technology that's valid amongst friends, it's over. You never talk to your friends again. I mean, I still have a couple friends that I'll do phone calls with, but they're usually stacked or front loaded with an actual question that can't really be explained via text, and then it goes into about 15 minutes of catch-uppy. But the reason why I think men love cell phones is because boys loved walkie-talkies, right? So now imagine, especially as a child of an 80s child, not too many boys had walkie-talkies. I had a friend who had walkie-talkies, and when I went to his house, well, what did we do? We played walkie-talkies. I grabbed one, he grabbed one, and we... Is that a super chat? Thank you, pianomattyb, for keeping us entertained and knowledgeable during the last few years. Enjoying this moment with you all. It's been a long time. We persevered through the cold and vast bare crypto winter. I'm happy to be with you as well. Thank you for the super chat, Andre P. Now, in the comment section, what do you think the P is? What do you think his last name is? Andre P? I'm gonna say it's Pfeiffer. It's P for Pfeiffer, right? Or P for pterodactyl. That's what I think his P is for. My first real cell phone was a walkie-talkie. Yeah, that's right. They were walkie-talkies, really. You could get one that was just... I was actually thinking about getting one for Duke because I don't want him to have a cell phone, but I would like to have like a walkie-talkie. So it's just to, it's like a one-way thing, but I think that's a gateway into the crack, right? So it's already... of course the P's silent. P's are always silent, Terry Crow. That's a gateway. It's hard enough to keep kids off computers. And here's my question. And this was posed to me from Jimmy, the pro at the squash club. I was saying I was never a video gamer. He was, and I'm like, so I don't get Duke liking to play video games. I get it, but I'm having a hard time. So he's watching video games now on YouTube, and he asked this question: well, what's better, him watching video games or him playing the video game? And he was right. Playing the video games is better. Probably he's got some finger dexterity. His mind's working a little overtime, but it's better than watching some other dummy playing. Dino Calandra. Hey, Matt, I watched your piano bar Saturday night. It was great. Thank you for tuning in, Dino. I didn't see you in the comment section, though. I didn't see you put in a request. Next time, I'll keep an eye out for you. We had some people from Thompson, which is in the way up 10 hours straight from Winnipeg. If you were to put cruise and just have your steering wheel stuck and drive straight up, it would go to Thompson. And they had been watching for a long time, which is pretty cool.
there's people up in Thompson watching all the time. Then they actually got to come to Winnipeg and see it. And it was a very slow night. So they got front row seats, and they kind of had the run of the place. So it was fun. One of the guys was an old friend from my old high school, Oak Park, which when I got there, it was called Toke Park. And then when my friends that were younger than me told me they went to Oak Park, I said, "Oh, you mean Toke Park?" And they're like, "Yeah, well, it's called Coke Park now." I'm like, "Oh, really?" And then I saw some younger people who are my younger sister's age, and I said, "Oh, I went to Oak Park. Well, we called it Toke Park." And they're like, "Well, now it's called Woke Park." I'm like, "Oh, how could it even get worse? It got worse than Coke Park, Woke Park. I'll take Coke Park or Toke Park over Woke Park any day." So let's take a look at these charts here. This 4-hour, this noisy little so-and-so. So, here's the funny thing. When we were talking about 73K last week, we were legit at 68. So that was almost a 10% jump. Gary Gensler, you son of a little so-so. Oh, look at this. It's Duke with the Franklin barbecue shirt. Nice, buddy. Well, we had a super chat of a direct request for you, buddy, for honesty. And I can't wait to hear it. We're going to turn on the piano, you little Dickens. Get some sweet reverb
going. Verse, chorus.
What's that?
Is it just going to be...
Yeah, we're going to piano bar it, so you just cut out the fat.
If you search for tenderness, it isn't hard to find. It's not an each live. And if you search for truthfulness, you just as well be blind. It always seems to be so hard to get. Honesty, it's such a lonely word. Everyone is so untrue. Honesty is hardly ever hard. Mostly what I need from you, from you. I could find a lover, I could find a friend, I could find security.
B flat over E flat.
To the bitter end.
D.
I can only comfort with promises again. I don't know.
Nice job, buddy. That is a tough little chordy little so-and-so. So, Duke, we're at all-time highs. We're at 72.3. This may be the highest we've ever been. So right now, Duke, you are on the cusp of histoire because Bitcoin is the highest it's ever been, ever. Can you believe that? Look at that, 72.3. I think we might be at, like, historic all-time highs right now. What do you think about that, my boy? Think hard, think deep. You don't know. It's kind of overwhelming to think, isn't it?
Bullish.
Bullish. Yes, bullish. Bullish. That's right. Well, sing us out, my boy. That was a great rendition.
We're playing the same game as a psychopathic elected elite. Psychopathic elected elites. That's hard. It's a long game. So Simone, have a fantastic day. Bitcoin, crypto, modernity. do shoutouts.
Oh, shoutouts. Okay, well, let's do shoutouts. Let's start with Mesco.
Misco.
Sneaky McGee. Squeaky McGee.
Squeaky Muggy.
Sneaky Pete Vaporizers.
Sneaky Pete Vaporizers.
And Moxic Waste.
Moxic Waste.
And Andre P.
Andre P.
Sultan of Salt.
Sultan of Salt.
Storm Chasing Videos.
Storm Chasing Video.
And Terry Crow.
Terry Crow.
Can't forget BC Elf.
BC Elf.
And holy smokes, it's a handsome and charismatic, the one and only 1-800-KYLE Mac.
Where?
Mac, right there. It says, thanks for the lesson. I think I'm playing some wrong chords in honesty. I think we all are, Kyle. He was listening to your version. And you probably had some. I was noticing you. Okay, sing a song for Kyle.
Kyle Mac.
Whatever comes to your head, go for it. Remember, he plays piano. He's tall. Go for it. Or are we done?
Kyle Mac plays piano, plays honesty.
See you, buddy. Take care. Moxic Way's been watching you since first episode back with BitBoy. Keep up the good work. Wow, Moxic Waste, thank you very much. That has been a long time. Can you believe it? I can't look at those videos, actually. I had to go and do some deep diving for some historical norm stuff, and I had to look up some of those old BitBoy crypto morning TAs. And I I couldn't watch it. It's funny because what happens is that, do you remember The Simpsons? When you see an old Simpsons, you're like, wow, that's not even Homer's voice, really. That's not Marge's voice. But it was the same actors, and they kind of molded their character / voice, right, Vitalik, into their current character. And I noticed that's what I did. My voice was different. It was almost more like a Mr. Rogers type of thing, kind of trying to explain stuff. It was different. And now it's more like hi, I'm Troy McClure. It's like a combination of Mr. Rogers and Troy McClure, if that makes sense. Anyway, James Coulter, all-time high warrant, closing it out. Oh, we got a couple of requests here for some Jeb rap. And the Green Dot song, Manhattan. Sneaky Pete, I can't wait to get another cat because it's going to be named Manhattan. Let's do some Green Dots and Jeb, just to close out this historic all-time high. Thank you very much for tuning in, everybody. Remember to share the video with that one person on the fence that's vetted by your good word. And we'll see you tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, my God. Will we hit 73K? Well, if we do, we'll be making we talked about this video tomorrow. Take care. Ben, I was wondering if you had, any thoughts on Green Dots.
Do you know what we do here? We win all the time. Fired up. Somebody said relying on green dots. Come on, man. If you don't think these green dots work, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. You are an absolute idiot. Fired up. You are a loser. You continue to lose. Yeah, let's check that out, guys. Let's check that out. Fired up. That's kind of the definition of what happens to people in life who we call losers. They always feel like the one time that they try the thing, it doesn't work. The one time they try it, it doesn't work. You lost money on one trade. You look so small at the micro moments in life. And you take experience from that and you cast it across an entire range of time or experience. That's why you're losers. That's why you're losers. That's why you're losers. That's the kind of person who will never be successful in life, will never be successful in anything. Because you're too narrow-minded and short-sighted and idiotic to see what's right in front of you. Because you're too narrow-minded and short-sighted and idiotic to see what's right in front of you. Yeah, they don't work. Let's go back. Let's look at the chart here. Get out of here, Gizmo. I hate Gizmo. I love Gizmo. He's so dang cute. I want a Mogwai. Let's go look. Let's see if they play out. Let's look at these patterns and let's see if they played out. This December of 2019, aka the entire bull run. I know y'all like when I do that. Bull run. Boom. Bull run. Boom. I can't even call you what I want to call you because it's not politically correct anymore. Do you know what we do here? We win all the time. Do you know what we do here? We win all the time. 184% gain. Oh, just a 64% gain over 2.5 months. Idiot. 2.5 months. Boom. 548% gain. Why don't we go to the next one? Why don't we go check out the next one? Let's go. Let's go. Here it is, right here on the chart. You guys see it. Next one. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on, rely on the green dots, you idiot. Let's check out the next one. Here we go. Boom. Next one. Only 128% gain. Only 120% gain. This is why you're a loser. This is why you continue to lose. This is why you don't make money in crypto. This is why you come in for 3 months and then you disappear like the vermin that you are and you don't come back in. And you don't come back in. And you don't come back in. Because you're so idiotic that you can't look at a chart over a 2.5-year period of time and see how much it works. I get so tired of people coming to this chat and say stupid crap like that. Your parents are disappointed in you, sir. Because you haven't done anything with your life. Boom. That's all I got.
Yo, Jim, where you at? Yo, Jeb, I said, where you at?
I took a minute now, I'm at the better end of all of it. The day I wanna quit will be a bit I wanna swallow. Cause I'm in it when I said I wasn't really into audibles. I guess you gotta call them when you're ugly with the bottom. And it's stacking up against you with a pity. But they gotta give a nod to me. I'm running with the best and they kinda make a profit off of everything you told me wasn't possible. So why would you continue with the narrative and not admit I'm something incredible? Look of a general, hit him with the end of a shovel. They wanna forget it, I put him on the ground and I get up and open up the pit of my stomach to remind I am insane. I am insane. I am insane. I am insane.
Time.
Took a minute now, I'm at the better end of all of it. The day I wanna quit will be a bit I wanna swallow. Cause I'm in it when I said I wasn't really into audibles. I guess you gotta call them when you're ugly with the bottom. And it's stacking up against you with a pity. But they gotta give a nod to me. I'm running with the best and they kinda make a profit off of everything you told me wasn't possible. So why would you continue with the narrative and not admit I'm something incredible? Look of a general, hit him with the end of a shovel. They wanna forget it, I put him on the ground and I get up and open up the pit of my stomach to remind I am insane. I am insane.